Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I haven't been on here since last year. Last year. I do hope you guys are having a good new year so far, and welcome back to my channel. If today's your first time of stumbling into this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to hit the bell button so you can be notified whenever I upload new videos. And if it's not your first time, welcome back, my love. How have you been? This morning I am getting ready for church, and I thought, you know what, this is a good way to start the new year. Let me record this tutorial, you know, as per new year, new resolution things. I was actually thinking of doing like a full makeup tutorial, like as in start from the bottom to the top, or is it top to bottom, whatever. But I don't know exactly how long that will be if I was to do that, but I'm gonna try. Right now I'm just squeezing out some of my concealer, the concealer I'll be using to clean up my brows. You guys know we do brows here first on this channel, so that's what we're going to be starting with. And I just squeeze out the shade Toffee and Toast. I usually use Fun and Toffee. No, I usually use Fun and Toast, but I don't want to get up to go get the Fun, so I'm just going to use what I have in front of me. I do have plans to do an in-depth brow tutorial, but I just don't know how I feel about it because, you know, I like my brows a certain way, and the brow trend right now is totally different from how I do my brows. So I feel like everyone loves the new trend, but I like my brows the way I do my brows. So I do not know if you guys are interested. That's why I just never recorded it. But I do plan to, you know, record it for those of you that, you know, are interested in how I do my brows. Right now I'm just outlining. I'm gonna get this for the top and bottom. Now I'm just gonna lightly fill it in. I'm just using the lighter concealer to clean up my brows. Now I'm going to take my brow gel. This is the Covergirl Easy Breezy Brow, and this is the shade 100 Clear. For my eyeshadow base, I'll be taking the Plouise eyeshadow base in the shade Rumor 05. The plan was to go to first service today, but I doubt I'm gonna be able to make first service. It's already 7:20. First service starts at 9, and I will need to leave this house by like 8 o'clock, like 8:15 latest. I have to drop the boys, each of them in their classes. So I don't think I'm gonna make first service. To start my eyes, I'll be taking the Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk palette. Let's start the look by taking Sunset Rose. I'm gonna take the shade Shade. I'm going to go back into that first brush I used earlier on and just try to soften the edges. I'm going to be switching to the Juvias Place the chocolate palette. This is their mini. This is one of their latest palettes, and it's called the minis. And these palettes are insane. I actually recorded like 3 or 4 videos using all of the palettes on my IGTV, so if you're not following me on Instagram, be sure to check me out. My handle is MakeupbyJayTee. I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm just gonna use this shade to deepen my crease. Just making sure to blend that dark brown shade into my crease as well. I'm going back into that transition shades that I used earlier on, and I'm just going to make sure that I don't lose them after applying that dark brown shade. Now I'm going to cut my crease. I'm gonna switch to the Nude palette, also from Juvias Place, and then I'll be taking the there's no name, and I'll be taking this shade right here, and I'm just gonna place this on my lid. I'm going to go back into the chocolate palette, and I'll be taking this shade, and what I'm going to do is I'm gonna tap this right at the corner right there. I'm going to then look for a much more smaller and detailed brush. I'm going to take a much more detailed pencil brush, and I'll start using that to blend right here. I'm going to line my waterline with MAC Fascinating Eye Kohl. I'll be taking the NYX glitter adhesive, just going to squeeze out a little bit, and I'm just going to place that right at the center. I'm just going to pop this glitter at the center. To line my top lash line, I'll be taking the Black Radiance Bold and Sexy Liquid Eyeliner. Let's move on to the face. I already applied my lashes. I'm not sure of the name of the lashes because it's just an old lashes that I saw just lying around when I cleaned up. I've already toned. Now I'm just going to quickly exfoliate my skin. This is one of the ones that you don't have to wash off. This is actually the only one I've tried and I love it. This is from, and it's from Paula's Choice. Now I'm taking the Pore Purifier. It's almost done. It's done. To moisturize my face, I'll be using the Paula's Choice Daily Hydrating Fluid. For primer, I'll be taking the Fenty Beauty True Matte Pro Filter Mattifying Primer. For foundation, I'll be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation, and this is the shade Terracotta 5N1. This is my first time trying this foundation, so it better be good. I actually bought the ABH foundation, their foundation. They only have one foundation, and it was not for my skin at all. I had to return it after trying the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation, and I love it. Even though I have oily skin, I thought maybe that can also work for me, and it was saying no. I was like a grease ball, and so I returned it and I picked this one up instead. For concealer, I'll be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is the shade Caramel. To contour, I'll be taking the UOMA Beauty Contour Stick. To set my under eye concealer, I'll be taking the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm going to be taking this pencil brush and this dark brown shade right here, and I'm going to use this to smoke out my bottom lash line. I'm going to set my entire face using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. To contour and bronze up my face, I'll be using the Black Radiance contour palette, and this is the shade Dark to Deep, and I'll be using the middle shade right here. For lips, I'll be taking the Colourpop BFF 3. For lip color, I'll be taking the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade 07. I'm going to set my entire face using Milani Make It Last. For bronze, I'll be taking the Alice Couture La Bronze. For lip gloss, I'll be using Colourpop Knit Freak. Alright dolls, this is the completed look. I do hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what you guys think about this look. Thank you for watching as always dolls, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye and Happy New Year again.